All right, man. Hey, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's great. All right, man. So today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Young Thug, man. Young Thug, Young Thug, Young Thug, man. If you're a Young Thug fan, you ain't gonna like this episode. I got a lot to say about this whole dynamic of snitching and all this stuff. So, hey, man. Hey, you might want to click off this video. All right, man. So before we get into that, gotta get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free, but if you want to leave a donation, link is right on the screen. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 19,000. And yes, I am the king of the North. Let me know what kingdom you from. Nigga said, fix your crown and fix your sound. That was clever. I like that one. That was pretty good. I like that. I like that. Hey, man, I can always joke with you guys in the comments. When it comes to certain things, I could poke fun at myself. I'm not that serious. And again, I have to apologize about the sound. I didn't know. So, let's get to it, man. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for being here and coming back. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to it. Okay, so everybody is dragging Young Thug online. Uh he's getting, I would say Young Thug is getting kind of what he deserves right now. And it's one thing I want to talk about before I start the video. I want to talk about snitching and exposing, right? In fact, I'm gonna talk about that at the end, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I think uh, black culture has become consumed with snitching, and that's an old ideology from the slave days, and I'll get into that in a second. But we're gonna get into this video. We might not watch the whole video, but we're gonna watch. Matter of fact, probably gonna watch the whole video. But still, in all, it's not that long. You see how long it is, but I'm not gonna stop it as frequently, unless I have to, unless they say something crazy. So let's get it.
Never cooperate with the police. Young Thug spent over 2 years fighting for his freedom. Did Young Thug really snitch? It seems like 75% of the internet thinks he did. A resurfaced interrogation video has fans accusing Thug of breaking the code he's always lived by: never cooperate with the police. Young Thug spent over 2 years fighting for his freedom in the biggest RICO case in Georgia's history. Thug never gave a statement or cooperated with the police at all. He stood tall, claiming loyalty above everything. In the audio, you can hear Thug talking to detectives, which by some people's definition would already be considered snitching. But Thug has replied saying it's all lies. He says the truth is the exact opposite, and that he was protecting his brother, not selling him out. With Thug being at the center of the YSL RICO trial, the prosecutors were gunning for him. They wanted him in prison for life. They painted YSL as a violent gang, and defense lawyers fought back saying it's just a music label and entertainment. Throughout the trial,
All right, so let's start there. And the question I have to y'all is, and I'm just gonna ask questions, and then I'm gonna give my critique towards the end. Is YSL a gang? Just say yes in the comments. Is YSL a gang? And do y'all believe that Young Thug had anything to do with unaliving people? Do y'all believe that? Let's keep it going.
topic of snitching haunted the YSL camp. We all remember Gunna's Alford plea back in 2022.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
Even though he insisted he never cooperated, the internet branded him as a snitch. And Young Thug himself, he made it crystal clear that he didn't respect anyone who talked. In the resurfaced audio, Thug is being pressed by investigators. At one point, he appears to name Pee Wee Roscoe, the man that was arrested for shooting up Lil Wayne's tour bus in 2015.
Winfrey will spend 10 years in prison for the April incident on I-285 Two buses belonging to the entourage for rapper Lil Wayne came under gunfire. Prosecutors say a simmering rap feud and gang tensions led to it. They believe they could pin Winfrey as the gunman.
Roscoe's 2018 conviction of the bus shooting was
So do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Young Thug had something to do with Lil Wayne's tour bus getting shot up? So yes or no in the comments. That's it. You can explain if you want, but start with either yes or no, then explain. Let's keep it going.
Returned by the Georgia Supreme Court. They found that the trial judge had exerted undue pressure, implying a harsher penalty if he declined the plea, making the original plea and conviction involuntary. Going back to the audio of Thug, some fans claim this is clear-cut cooperation. Others say it's being twisted out of context. He posted on X saying, "They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother." #ratware. Coming from someone who is a huge Thug fan, now apparently his definition of a snitch has changed. It just has to help the people in court. But isn't that what Gunna did? Gunna's plea deal, where he said yes ma'am over and over, none of that was admissible in the YSL trial. So therefore the jury didn't hear any of that or take that into account with their verdicts. This is Pee Wee Roscoe, the man that Thug.
So y'all hear that, right? Young Thug is labeling Gunna as a rat, but they didn't even use that. And on top of that, the jury, no one heard it. It wasn't even admissible. So is Gunna really a rat? Is Gunna really a snitch? And off of your definition, you're saying people who talk to the police, you consider that snitching, but you talk to the police. So are you saying you a snitch too?
Allegedly snitched on.
Politicking, man. Jeff, clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Irish soap. You feel me?
Clean as Listerine.
That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we sell the Wayne Carter weed.
So he's saying when you're in an interrogation room with the police, you're supposed to just lie to them, downplay your crimes, not give them over real information, confuse them, make their investigation worse. Which is kind of what Woody said he was doing, but Woody straight up pointed at people's mug shots and shit, so Woody can't say he did that. There hasn't really been paperwork of Thug signing something like Woody did, where he signed people's faces.
You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that.
That's what Woody did.
He did what a taxpaying citizen do, a real street nigga. Kept it solid, kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole.
This is snitching. Look at this clip of.
I'll be honest with y'all, man. A lot of people, especially in the black community, we have became indoctrinated into this ideology of criminology. I know that was a lot, but I think that we have become forever the criminal protectors for some reason. I don't know why this is the case with us. I'm not saying that you should actively go out there and tell on everybody, but I am saying that some of these people who know they did crimes, we do protect them still, but we don't protect people that we disagree with that didn't do crimes, if that's the case. And on top of that, we only protect these people when it doesn't happen to our family. Then it's like, okay, free this person, free that person. But as far as the snitching goes, again, judging off your definition, you saying that you talk to the police, you are a snitch or you're a rat, and you are literally on camera right now talking to the police.
Taxpaying citizen do, a real street nigga. Kept it solid, kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole.
This is snitching. Look at this clip of Woody.
How can I help myself?
First question, how can I help myself?
I
understand we can't, Woody, I can't make it any
So
clearer.
that's his choice.
No, it's not pointless. Like I said, we'll communicate. What I'm saying is I can't offer you anything. Investigator Flores can't offer you anything. We can let the district attorney's office know and down there that you were cooperating.
The information I had they going to hear to right now.
I mean, we can pass it to
You
them.
saying
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and this is just my opinion. Maybe y'all hate me for this, but if you a real street dude, you wouldn't lie. I'm just gonna be honest. You wouldn't lie. If you really did a crime, and if you real about it, then you won't lie about it. You'll just say, "Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I got caught. I did it." If I'm a real criminal, I'm saying me. If I'm really a criminal, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. And I know a lot of y'all like, nah, that's not the point. Point is, you supposed to stay out of jail. Listen, bro. If you get caught and you did it, there's no point in you lying about it. Because you're gonna have to live with that for the rest of your life. Some of y'all okay with that. Some of y'all cool with living with the lie, but not me. If I did something, I'm standing on it. Isn't that what real niggas do? Isn't that what we supposed to do? We supposed to stand on what we did, right? So how come a lot of y'all get in these rooms and y'all lie? Why do y'all lie about it? You know what I'm saying? That just lets me know that y'all not as real as y'all say y'all are. I mean, y'all might delete people or do some things. Yeah, okay. But you ain't as real as you say you are, because if you was, truth be told, you wouldn't be scared to face the consequences because you got caught. And that's what it is.
pass it to them? I'm thinking something gonna happen today.
What's gonna happen?
Somebody's supposed to get killed tonight.
Who?
You know who?
I don't know who. There's so much going on in the city. I don't know who. You're gonna have to.
This is a murder that's about to take place with some very high people, and the stuff that I know right now. Now, I mean, she'll be able to help me get out of my situation.
Like,
I can
okay.
tell y'all this much right here. I know the people who gonna go do it. I can get the time when they gonna go do it. So y'all can catch them in the act. I know.
Who's the target?
One guess.
I mean, Lucci's locked up.
Shell Kelly.
Shell Kel was a rival of YSL.
We're not even here basically looking to talk to you about anything that we think you did wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's more just to get a feel and just get a background of everything that's going on. Does that make sense? Okay. What I would like to do is just talk with you and just, like I said, get background of this whole shebang of just the whole history of what's going on. I'm sure you know what happened in Cobb County, right, with Pee Wee and all that crap?
Oh, Roscoe.
Yeah, Roscoe.
Oh, yeah, the little one shit.
Yeah.
That's the issue with context. Some people don't know.
I mean, and my thing is too, these are y'all heroes. These some of y'all running around. These dudes, listen. I don't know if Young Thug, and I don't know if Woody. I'm not gonna sit here and say that they did what they did and they didn't do what they didn't do. I don't know. I'm just gonna say. I'm just speaking in the context of people that y'all know do something and they still y'all heroes. These are y'all heroes. I can't believe it. Like, I've been let the street life go. I was a street dude all the way, 100. But I let it go. Because I said, this ain't nothing. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of my friends die. A lot. A lot. You know what I mean? So it ain't like it's to me, it's just not appealing. It's not something that I want to be involved or around. You know what I mean? Involved or around. It's not good. So when I see stories like this where we jumping online, we talking about snitching, and it's like we still, to me, for a long time, we've been stuck in this hole of protecting people who do heinous crimes. Like, well, we just don't say nothing about it. Again, I'm not advocating for snitching. I'm just saying, like, it should be where some of these people shouldn't even be allowed to be considered being around when we know that they do these certain things. But we get on here and we debate on, did someone tell or not? This whole story is about did snitching. And it's like, okay, so off of some of y'all logic, it's about self-preservation, but you still not okay with snitching. Like, It's crazy.
Twitter with these 30-second clips, Roscoe's already arrested. So it's not like he's just naming Roscoe. He's already arrested in custody. So the media knows, everyone knows.
Stories, I guess, that are out there, who knows if they're freaking true or not, you know what I'm saying? But that's why we're here, kind of, you can disprove it, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you?
Disprove me, like, sort it.
Yeah, just sort it all out for us, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure you've seen the media, man. They blowing things out crazy, right? The media's just, they make up their own story, right?
I haven't even been able to be doing shows with.
Like they got canceled, or like you can't even get bookings.
Like, yeah, it's...
Here's the thing, man. Like I said, we don't have charges on you. We're not looking to do anything like that, man. But since you're in custody, do you know anything about Miranda rights or anything like that? You don't have to talk to us type deal. You ever been read your Miranda rights before? Like on TV, you see on TV, you know what I'm talking about?
Miranda rights?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
You ever been arrested?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know when they say you...
Like, you can't talk.
Yeah, like...
Not that you can't, that you don't have to. You know, you have the right to do this and that. Yeah.
So it's like on TV, man. It's not really that big of a deal. And like I said, you're not.
Yo, cops are wild, bro. And again, I understand why people don't like investigators and police officers. I really do. And I'm not even gonna say police. I'm just gonna say investigators. He literally just said out his mouth that it's not a big deal. You being read your rights is not that big of a deal. He literally said that. He said it's not that big of a deal. Like, I understand. I do.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
You ever been arrested?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know when they say you...
Like, you can't talk.
Yeah, like...
Not that you can't, that you don't have to. You know, you have the right to do this and that. Yeah.
So it's like on TV, man. It's not really that big of a deal. And like I said, you don't have Cobb County charges. We're not looking to charge you for anything like that. But because you're in a formal setting, like you're in the jail, for us to be able even to talk to you, we got to protect your rights and protect our rights. You know, does that make sense? So we got to read you your Miranda rights. You can talk to us, you can not talk to us. It's totally up to you. But we would like to talk to you just so you can help sort some stuff out.
See, at this point, this is where Thug should have been like, all right, I'm good. Like, yeah, I don't need to talk to y'all. Like, that's really what he should have done. And even Brian Steele would say that. These captions at the bottom are kind of inaccurate at some parts, so just don't take them like as 100% accurate.
Your first right is you have the right to remain silent. And that's it.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's your choice if you want to talk to us or not. But do you just want to talk to us right now in this room without having to have like an attorney present? That's basically what that's saying.
They're giving him a lot of outs to not speak at all. But let's see the content.
Yeah. Bro, this is going to be bad for him. Oh, my God. This is a career ender right here. This is going to be bad for him. You know what? Then again, I don't believe it's a career ender. But this is going to be bad for him because that's what I was going to say about the Miranda rights. You do have a right to remain silent. They literally told you. And the reason why he said, hey, it's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to make you comfortable. But he literally told you, you don't have to. She said, you don't have to talk to us. You don't. You don't have to talk to us. You could just live by your motto of you talk to the police, you're a snitch. You don't have to talk to us. You don't. Here is it on the plate. You don't have to talk to us. Literally said that.
Text.
You don't have to sign that form if you don't want to.
So what you're saying is you will talk to us without your attorney present?
Yeah.
Okay.
If questions that I wouldn't be able to answer, I wouldn't answer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's do the with you. All right.
Well, if you don't want to talk to me, man, you feel more comfortable talking with her?
I'm
He's
just
been
saying
so good
Okay.
today. He really has. You have been a perfect gentleman. Well, you have.
This is insane, bro. This is crazy. Oh, man, bro. Listen, man. Y'all want to live by these street rules. That's y'all. Hey, this is the rules that y'all want to live by. So I get to laugh because this is the rules that y'all decide to indulge yourselves. I'm living by the code, by the street rules. This is y'all. This is y'all.
Why she's trying there, dude, cops just do that manipulative tactics to try to get information, bro. It's so funny. Like act like they're your friend.
You want some food?
You want some food?
They still ain't giving
Do
me.
you want some food? Okay. We'll get you some food.
I told them I got in. I was like, can you have me some?
That's jacked up, man.
Not the accepting of the food too. I can see why the narrative has switched, but I haven't heard anything of snitching yet.
I done listened to your album now, man. I bought your album. Like, for real.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. It's not about, listen, we going off of his logic. We ain't saying he running around telling on somebody. But he said, if you talk to the police, you're a rat. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. So we're going off that logic. We ain't going off whether he went and said, it was him. It was that guy right there. We're not saying he's saying that. So.
Did, man. It's all right. I like it.
Oh, you said you listen to it?
Yeah, I like it. I'm for. I mean,
Roscoe gets
yeah,
you just listen.
yeah. No, I bought on iTunes.
And the weird thing is, I really look up to him. I really look up.
What the hell's the deal with that,
like,
man?
With me and Wayne?
Yeah.
He did an interview like 4 days ago. He was
I haven't seen it.
He was like, I've been hearing in the streets that this guy is a real fan. He was still being kind of funny with it. He was like, I don't know what kind of fan he is, but I feel like now that I've paid attention that he's a fan, and I'm sorry for everything that I ever said, and I love him for being a fan, and I hope that his career goes to the sky, and I will have to work with him. I'm like, first I was mad, like, he lame as fuck, you know. He finally just admitted it, cause we never had a problem.
Yeah.
Before I even got big rap.
Yeah.
My whole life, I always wanted to rap. Like the other guys, they was in here, they was like, why you got tattoos? I'm like, why you got tattoos? I really wanted to be like this nigga so fucking bad. Like everything he did, I did everything. He sad, I sad. He pulled his pants up, I pulled him up. He skate, I skate.
Lives in ATL.
Everything he ever in his life did, I did.
That's crazy. I'll be honest with y'all. Maybe I missed it. I did not know that Young Thug looked up to Lil Wayne. I didn't know that. I did not know that. I must have missed that one. I know about the whole incident, but I didn't know he looked up to Lil Wayne.
I really want to be like in real life. Really did. I really look up to him. I still do. I listen to him music. I still upload him on my page. Like,
That sounded like him just explaining how he looks up to Wayne and their like little beef they had going on.
Please explain to me, what's the whole beef between Lil Wayne and like Birdman? Why is he trying to sue him and all that? What's the deal with that?
Hip hop lives in ATL.
All right. That right there, you should have said, I don't know. If you were a real one, you should have said, okay, yeah, this is what it is, but I don't know. That should have been, I don't know. I have no clue. Because if this is about the tour bus and they're asking you what's the beef between him and Birdman, and you are supposed to be involved in this whole thing, which, man, this is not good.
Birdman and Wayne, well, you know, I mentioned Birdman just like Wayne do.
Yeah.
He's like big homie to both of us. So, you know, I really look up to Wayne. If I had a chance to be with Wayne and Bird, I'd be with Wayne before Bird. I don't really care about him that much. I really care about Wayne more than him then. So I always was like, every time I was around him, I always used to be like, why Wayne? Because Birdman got a studio.
Okay.
Now, to some people, I guess this would be snitching, just giving up information about why Wayne and Birdman are beefing. To me, I don't think it is because it's not really a real statement or anything. But
the whole time, I ain't thinking me. I'm thinking Bird. I'm like, well, that nigga do not like Bird. He don't like him. He don't like him. And then come to find out, he really didn't have no problem with me. He really had a problem with Bird. But I guess Bird was like fucking with me so hard, like pushing my movement, my music and shit, to the point where it made him be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I've been with you forever. So, nigga, why the fuck would you do that? So I was like, what the hell going on, Wayne? Why Wayne be tripping like that? Because we done been in the club before. Wayne had come in the club. I seen him like a million times. He only dapped me up 2 times though. One time we was in the club, he came in the club, he dapped me up. And he didn't dap up Birdman.
Was the club in Atlanta?
We in Miami.
Miami, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
He dapped up me. So I was like, Bird, what the hell wrong with Wayne? Why he ain't make no song? And then Bird was like, what song? So I let him hear the song, and then you know, he got Wayne on it. Wayne got on the song. I said, motherfucker, yeah, I'm glad I ain't signed with him. Cause I would've been the same way like Wayne, showing I got my money. Trying to sue his motherfucker, cause I always had in my mind, Wayne mad about his album not coming out. And then Wayne never said to the world, Birdman never paid me. The whole time they had problems, he always said, free to Carter 5. Free to Carter 5. That's his album is called Carter 5. And Birdman didn't ever put it out. So he started a little organization called Free Carter 5, meaning bring it out.
I mean, he is yapping. He is talking a lot. about Birdman and Wayne's situation. But is this incriminating them in any crimes yet? Not really. I mean, I'm 40 minutes in. I haven't seen him incriminate anyone in a crime.
I mean, but it's not about, again, this is not about incriminating anybody. We going off of his logic of talking to the police. He talking in for some people, that's talking too much. Even explaining a part of whatever. And this is the difference between, and I don't want to rag on him because he's white. I mean, I'm not trying to do that. I'm saying this is between the difference between white people understanding of certain situations that is the same, and black people understand of certain situations the same. Maybe his logic is a little more pointed towards this direction, and ours are pointed toward this direction because we've been trained to think this way about certain things when it comes to police and cops and whatever. White people, not all white people, because some white people believe the same way. Like some Italians don't. I mean, you know. The mafia didn't want you talking to police either, so it was something like. So maybe his way of looking at things is this way. Plus, he does a lot of court cases too. So.
Yeah.
You said you came to talk about Lil Wayne and
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the whole background between Roscoe and Lil Wayne and all that.
You want me to tell you honest? This is honest God truth.
Honest truth.
So that right there automatically would be considered snitching. Because what the guy the officer is saying to him is, hold on, let's jump right. What the officer is saying to him is, I'm just trying to get the full story. If you telling the full story, that's snitching. Whether you say, well, it's not based of it's not indicting anybody, or, and you know, it's not doing that, but still, you're telling them the situation. Do you think that they wouldn't use this, write this down? Well, he said this. It helps piece together whatever they're looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker is these niggas. These niggas they're like brothers more than Birdman Wayne.
They doing what now, brother?
I said them niggas was damn near more brothers than Bird and Wayne.
Oh, Roscoe and Lil Wayne were more
than. This nigga used to bring Wayne his drugs. Like, trust them. I don't know what the fuck happened with them fools. Cause the night with the shit when Lil Wayne too got shot up on Expressway or some shit.
Yeah, that's what happened in Cobb. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened at the club in Cobb. I was in New Orleans.
The club was in Atlanta, but it happened in Cobb. Yeah.
Shooting or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Roscoe locked up for it. Yeah. I had got some free Roscoe Stoner shirts. Free Roscoe.
So what I think his technique here is, a lot of people hear that and think it's snitching. What I think he's doing here is trying to pull Roscoe out of the fire a little bit. He's saying they were close. I don't know what happened. He never once said he did it. I heard he did it or something like that.
New Orleans. I said, what the fuck? That was so weird. This nigga fucking damn shot at this nigga too, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I ain't finna.
Okay, so there we go. They say an M-word shot at the tour bus. I don't know who the fuck did it. They said it was Roscoe. A lot of people would hear that on Twitter and Instagram and think he's saying that some people in the street said it was Roscoe. He's a snitch. Roscoe's already fucking arrested. There's more context that people don't know. This is from 2015. Roscoe's already arrested and charged. He's saying they is in the media and the police. They. That's the media and the police.
I don't want to.
That sounds great. It sounds great, but again, this is the definition of what he's saying. Even when you sitting here talking that much, people gonna look at you a certain way. That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And when he's talking about what snitch is like, you get what I'm saying? I know, I understand that if someone asks Gunna was YSL a gang, and he directly said yes, they're a gang. I get it, but at the same time, it's kind of the same when you say people are saying this. He could have easily said, I don't know who said what. I didn't even hear that because I heard it. I didn't hear that because they were cool. But he said people are saying that he did this. Even if it's not, it's kind of like snitching adjacent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is.
like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
This idiot did it. This idiot paying for it. If the idiot didn't do it, he's gonna be fucking home.
Yeah.
But just knowing Roscoe, man, that man a fucking scrub.
He didn't say strong. He said scrub, I think. But he just said, I don't know who did it. I don't want to block your case. I don't know. He has not named Roscoe as the shooter yet.
That fool. I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, because every day niggas broke a fucking ball.
I don't know, because every day N-words break the law. I think he's saying in general, I don't know. Because every day people be breaking laws. I don't know who did it. I don't think he's named Roscoe once and identified him as a shooter.
When that nigga Tupac got shot at, I was in New Orleans.
Yeah. What, man?
They were booming me and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That nigga really got the world like we beefing with each other.
So he's saying when Wayne got shot at, I was getting booed at in New Orleans when I was there because they were there at the same time. And the shooting was in Atlanta. So it sounds like Thug is separating himself from the incident and he's trying to separate Roscoe from it a little bit. He's saying he doesn't know, not identifying him as the shooter.
Hypothetically, why would Roscoe do that? If he did it, why would he do it? I mean, hypothetically, like...
You said why?
Yeah, like what?
You can't ask a hypothetical question in a real situation. Hypothetically, why would Roscoe do that? Hypothetically means you're making it up. And if this is an ongoing investigation, then why would you ask him hypothetical questions? It just doesn't make sense. That's stupid.
Well, what's his beef with him? I mean, if they're boys, I mean, why? I mean, I just don't. It don't make sense to me. Like, I understand Birdman and Lil Wayne got beef over money, but what's Roscoe got to do with any of that shit? I don't know.
Damn sure that's a hell of a fucking question I never even thought of. It's so, everything moving so fast with that shit, with Birdman and Wayne to the point where I ain't even never thought, like, what the fuck is Roscoe doing? Well, I talked to Roscoe on the phone. Roscoe, I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? You alright? He like, bro, I promise to God I ain't do nothing. I ain't do shoot no motherfucking gun at nobody. I'm like, you sure, bro? He like, I promise. I'm like, okay. And then, you know.
I just noticed something. Did he say earlier that he didn't really know about any of it? But then he said he talked to him and he asked him about it. Now, maybe he's talking in the timeline. Maybe that's what he's doing. I don't know. Maybe he's saying going through the timeline. But, I mean, wouldn't he have said that from the beginning? Like, wouldn't he have said, yeah, I talked to him about it, and I asked him. He said he didn't do it. That's the only thing I know about it. Wouldn't he have said that from the beginning? But he went from saying he really didn't know, he heard it in the streets. But then he said after that he talked to him about it, and the dude told him. But, I mean, I don't know. It sounds kind of made up.
The internet was like, Roscoe shot at him because of Young Thug. So all the promoters like, they stopped the show and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Folks stopped my show. I have 6 kids. I feed my family. I don't know.
Just what the beef was about.
Just being honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, man to man and man to woman. I really, honestly, but I just can't. I'm grown, so I'm not butting no nigga business. But I just can't sit and say, Roscoe, like, he really like a cool, Roscoe the kind of guy you can goddamn like slap and he'll like cry. So I really was like, but I'm still not getting that business and saying
So
Roscoe ain't doing that.
So Roscoe and Wayne got beef?
Fuck no.
No.
You kind of downplaying Roscoe's involvement here. But him saying they don't got beef is him saying he's not the one that did it.
When they was in the club, this nigga, when Roscoe was outside, the police had him detained outside of the
What club?
You're talking about Atlanta.
Here. This happened here?
Yeah, it was here.
You're talking about Compound.
Okay. Go ahead, I'm
The
sorry.
club Wayne was at? Mm-hmm. When they said, this is what I heard in the streets, the police had Roscoe detained because I guess Wayne was there. Wayne was coming to do a show and they was like, they don't want Roscoe to meet up. Roscoe is, I know Birdman, Roscoe know Birdman. Everybody, I brought Birdman to Atlanta. Birdman met everybody in Atlanta. Birdman is like cool in Atlanta. He's cool now. So everybody knows him. So they was at the door like anybody that know Birdman cannot come to this club. And Roscoe went to the club. But Roscoe know the owner. Him and the owner got relationships. And he was telling Roscoe like he couldn't come in. But Wayne walked past and he was like, "What's up, Roscoe?" But I don't know how true it was. I just heard it. You know, you hear a lot of shit in the street. You heard, they said Roscoe my manager, Roscoe my road manager, Roscoe my brother. My mama had no damn Roscoe.
Yeah.
Roscoe.
Let me ask you this, because we gotta go. Why would Roscoe say you told him to do it, the shooting?
Roscoe ain't said a damn thing.
You sure?
Roscoe.
How do you know that?
You know.
Oh, let me. What he said?
You want to take
I'm asking you, man.
I'm editing this video and I just realized the detective just tried to lie to Thug saying Roscoe snitched on him and that Thug told him to do the shooting. And Thug said he ain't saying nothing about me.
Would you be willing to talk with us after court? 10 minutes?
Come right back.
Okay, come right back. You don't mind talking to us again, do you?
Yeah. You come right later, you come back.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We'll be right back.
Bring it right back.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need us to go with you?
Yeah, that's crazy. And again, I want to speak on that too, towards the end of this video. I want to speak on how, I want to speak on two different things. Two different things I want to talk about. Snitching, and also want to talk about the other side of the game that police officers and investigators play, and I think that they should be charged for it.
Okay.
Even if the attorney showed up, couldn't walk in here.
Gotcha.
He has to be the one to invoke. An attorney.
Oh my God. So now he has to go to court real quick. I'm worried about his lawyer walking in. He's like, nah, he has to invoke his right for his lawyer to get in here. Like, Thug should have been smart at this point to not be talking this much at all.
I mean, forgive me for my ignorance, but all y'all are bloods, right? Like Lil Wayne, you, Amber Man, all y'all. So, I mean, I just don't see why the beef makes sense, though.
Blood?
Yeah. Blood.
Man,
that's what y'all said on the song.
That is entertainment, man.
Y'all say it on the songs?
They got a picture of Birdman on the internet. They ain't got on Crip and Blood. They were like, oh my God, they were clowning that fool.
You're not snitching about the gang affiliation. And we all know there was a lot of evidence about gang affiliation.
Y'all say it on the song.
That shit comes with. That shit comes with that. And
You ain't, so you telling us that you not a blood, but you repping it in the song?
No, gang bang.
Didn't Rick Ross get caught up with that bullshit in a song? He was repping some gang and...
Yeah, that's I want to know. I actually want to do a whole episode about that. I want to do a whole episode about this, about rappers saying that they're affiliated with gangs and they get caught up in some charge and then they say it's entertainment. Is it really all just entertainment? And how come a lot of y'all street dudes who are into these, how come y'all okay with that? Why y'all okay with them playing with y'all name like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to start nothing. I'm just saying, like, why is it okay for y'all to be okay with these people playing with what y'all stand for? It's just entertainment, but I don't know. That's a conversation I want to have with someone.
But you don't worry about repping a legitimate gang and them coming expecting things from you.
The gang?
Yes. If it's in your song, you just said you got it in your song. Why would you do that?
How can they reach me?
That's 100% facts. She ain't never lie about that. How come y'all saying this is what, and I understand, listen, I'm not stupid. I understand why he's doing it because he don't want to go to jail. I get it. But for you to rap that in your songs and then get on here and say, nah, it's just entertainment. It's not no real gang. I ain't in no real gang. And a lot of you dudes who live and die by this, why are y'all okay with that? Why? I mean, is it you have to do what you got to do to get out of the situation? Is it okay just lie to the police about anything? Just make sure you lie? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They come find you.
Right.
You ain't worried about they're not gonna like say that you're like faking it though, or like Lil Wayne's faking it, or Birdman's faking it. If
They say that. They be saying that. They say that about everybody. I told you they just had a picture of that nigga. He would. It just be like that shit. It be real. Most of the time, be fans on that type of shit. That shit crazy. But lately,
yeah, but I mean, I've seen videos on YouTube you throwing up gang signs though, man.
Who?
You. Yeah, for real.
Man, you probably got some of the signs so mixed like a gang sign.
Yeah,
not gang bang.
He's standing 10 toes for the gang shit. He hasn't incriminated one person and written a statement, pointed at any mugshots, nothing.
So you don't hang out with any gang members, nothing like that, man? I'm not asking you to get you in trouble. Like I said, I ain't investigating you, man, but I'm just saying.
These cops are so slimy, bro. The interrogation technique has been so funny.
One of them, his name is Duke. He a rap. He rap. He on the new music video I put out with the bobbleheads and all that other shit. I signed him. I gave him a little bonus to be alright.
Is he in a gang?
He a gang?
Is he in a gang?
No.
That's what I was asking.
If I remember correctly, Duke is a Crip, so he is lying here.
You had an Instagram thing that said, talking about Hollygrove. Like, I'm coming to Hollygrove, meet you with the dicks. Yeah, what's that mean?
This is crazy, bro. Oh my God. This is nuts.
It's like
a joint is a dick? Like weed?
Hey man, don't say it like that.
I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
He's talking about guns, not weed.
The lyric was no homo. We smoke dicks, meaning the blunts that we smoke are big. The blunts that we smoke are not regular sized blunts. That's the meaning of it. But people take it as a people take it, but it's all just on to make you think of.
What about?
It's for that. It's to make you be like, huh?
What about when you're saying you're gonna go to Hollygrove, meet me there? Yeah. What would you mean by that?
It means I'm on the way to Hollygrove. I have a show. I think it rained. I don't really do drops. Like if you go down my Instagram.
You know the crazy thing is it went from them asking him about somebody else to now they asking him about his lyrics. Yeah.
You don't see me on my Instagram like, cause I do shows 3-4 times a week. So you don't really see me like, come here, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be here. I don't do that on my show. I don't do that on my Instagram.
Yeah, but you're talking to Lil Wayne though.
I'm talking to him?
Yeah, you're talking to Lil Wayne. In that.
No.
Who are you talking to?
College fans. It rained, so they called me like, you need to put it on your page or we ain't gonna have all the money to pay you. You know what I'm saying? And then just off of what everybody is thinking in the world, it's a mastermind, it's a master plan for me, you see what I'm saying? To say, yeah, I'm on the way to Hollygrove, meet me there.
Those lyrics were 100% about guns and bringing them to Hollygrove, not about rain, like you just said.
We smoking them dicks too, because if I can make a detective think that I'm talking about Wayne, I damn sure can make 5,000 little people in the world think I'm talking about Wayne. You see what I'm saying? And I can't take no short. I think it rained for a couple days though. Not just one day, it rained a couple days.
When you're down there?
No.
What do you mean it rained? I don't understand.
It rained. They called me like, it's raining. It's kind of hell. So they were like, well, you just need to let everybody know that you're really coming. Because, you know, some people probably be like, is he coming?
Oh, so you just like getting it hyped, getting it hyped up.
Like, you letting everybody know I'm coming. Like, okay, he's coming. They booed the fuck out of me too. What the fuck, bro? I wouldn't even get to that. I wouldn't even let it get to that point to where you owe me $30-40 million. Millions? It's not no 30, no thousand, 1 million. You owe the man 30 million. What the fuck are you doing? You broke, nigga? You not gonna pay him? That nigga crazy. That nigga told me.
He is talking a lot of shit about Birdman not paying Wayne his $30 million.
All right, man.
Mr. Williams.
Yeah, that's crazy. You ain't pay that man $30 million. It's nuts. That's crazy.
You did.
Whatever.
You were wonderful today.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What's your number?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
So that's the one that's gonna bite him in the ass there, because it kind of sounds like he says he wants to have a promise with this lady detective. Anything that she want to know, he'll tell her, but just don't tell the world, is what it sounds like. Now, he could be capping. He ain't snitched on anyone. He's just talking to a detective. Do I think he snitched on a specific person and gave up information that got someone a charge or arrested? No. Do I think he should have spoken to the police like this? Fuck no. This was so dumb, but I still think on Twitter it's been taken out of context. So yeah, hit subscribe. Love you guys. Peace out.
Yeah, there's another part that I think that he didn't play, and we'll see that in another time. All right, man. So look, I think that here it needs to be done bad. I think that the whole dynamic between snitching and exposing is kind of weird to me. I know snitching, it kind of comes down to, it goes all the way back to slavery, in my opinion. When the house versus the field, you know what I'm saying? And the house would always tell on the field. Now, here's where it changes for me. The field, and y'all know what I'm saying when I say house and field. The field wasn't necessarily doing something that was I guess you can consider wrong if he's trying to get away, right? And then they got mad when the house told on him. But see, now it's a little bit different, because now the dynamic has changed. Now the field is, a good portion of them are doing things deliberately and then saying that you shouldn't say nothing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to speak in code so YouTube won't throttle this video. It's like that. And I think that we have become accustomed to that type of nature, where we watch a lot of these crooks and criminals run our neighborhoods and run our towns and run our cities, and it's accepted because that's a part of our culture. And you know, the crazy thing is, I talked to this girl and she said, I don't care what it is when it comes to black people, give me all that. Even the dudes that do bad stuff, give me all of it. And I said to her, well, isn't that us working backwards? Because when we were in the 60s and 70s, we really didn't tolerate all that. Not saying we ran around and snitched, but we was looking to actually become better. I think most of these young guys are consumed by this behavior from what they see on TV, or the glorifying of the dynamic between police and niggas in the hood. It's like, okay, the police are bad, niggas in the hood are good. No matter what the nigga did, the police are worse. And I'm not saying the police are better. I'm just speaking from the lens of what I see and how people push this ideology on our young men out here. And I think our young men out here don't understand that they have been indoctrinated by a lot of these other old heads who keep them there. They don't know no better. They don't want to move up in their mind. They just want to stay where they're at. And this goes for rap music, whatever type of ideology keeps young black men where they're at. And again, I'm just going off of what I see. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of us we do protect the criminals in the hood. Some of us would know that a person did a crime. We'll just deliberately ignore it, and we'll say something like, well, free the homie. And we know the homie really did the crime, and we screaming, free the homie. We know he did it. Be like, oh yeah, I know he did it, but free that man. Like, so I don't know. I just disagree with that. But it is what it is. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace. Bye.